Be vigilant. Stay focused. Keep your eyes on Jesus. We are in our blessed season. And if we are not focused and vigilant, we are going to miss it. Because Satan, the devil, is seeking to devour, to steal what God has for us, to steal our blessing. We have been praying and wondering, oh, we are not getting our blessing. But let me tell you, God released it long time. But you know why we ain't get it? Because we miss it. You know why we miss it? Because the enemy is using anything and anyone to distract us, to deceive us. He is using even our very own family or children or loved one, you name it. Anything or anyone he is using. Don't get distracted. Be vigilant and stay focused. The reason why I'm saying this to you as the Lord speak to me. Earlier, I went to the barber shop with my son. And while I went to the barber shop with my son, when we checked the barber shop, it was 2 people in front of my son. So I leave my son there and I went to the shoe store to get him a church shoes. And when I got to the store, I had to bring him to try the shoes to make sure it can fit him. So I returned to the barber shop and I took my son and I tell the barber, we are coming back in less than 5 minutes. So I went to the store and I got the shoes for my son, and I even let my son go to the barber shop while I'm there paying for the shoes. Now, when I finished paying for the shoes, I returned to the barber shop to see how far my son is. When I look, I saw a man inside the barber shop. And anyway, it was cold in there. So I told the barber, I'm outside in the car waiting. When you're through with my son, just send him out to me. He said, okay. Now, I sat in the car from after 4, till after 6, I said, but, oh, my son can't come out yet. Why the barber take so long with my son? So I got up out of the car and I went into the barber shop to see what is going on with my son. Only to see that the guy that came after us was getting up out of the barber chair. He went before my son. So I be like, Baba, but what is this? I told you I was coming back in few minutes. He get distracted and the son. The guy said it was he first and then my son missed the opportunity. So I was vexed and I went back in the car while my son is getting his hair cut. And I sat in the car and the Holy Spirit began to speak to me. You know, he allowed this to happen for a reason, to open up our eyes and show us what the enemy is doing in this season. You know, because we lose focus, we miss what God has for us, because the enemy is just lurking around and look when to attack. You understand? Every blessing that God released for us is just lurking around and stealing our blessing, stealing our finance, stealing everything that he can steal from us, even our very own families and loved ones. He's stealing as much as possible. And we are in the season right now where God is blessing. And if you are not positioned, if you don't position yourself to receive from God, you're going to miss it. You cannot afford to get distracted right now. You cannot afford to allow the enemy to steal from you anymore. Too long he been stealing from you. I mean, I know about you now, but me I position myself and me I make sure he don't steal nothing more from me. I'm being vigilant and focused. The enemy use even our very own children to distract us. Every minute the children would come with something, ning at your head and distracting you. But you have to shut it down one time and stay focused. Stay focused. Don't let the enemy distract you in this season. Because if you allow the enemy to distract you in this season that we are in, our blessed season, you're going to miss what God has for you. You are going to miss it. My fellow beloved, stay focused. Otherwise, you're going to miss what God has for you.